and welcome to VR Reviews. Today reviewing the DCUC Watchmen Silk Spectre 2. So yes, here we have Silk Spectre, and she's probably the worst figure in this series, which is unfortunate. She just has lots of negative points that I'll get onto in a minute. Now let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt, paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, so for the quick size comparison, of course here we have Silk Spectre. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universal Wolverine. Silk Spectre is a little bit shorter than a standard 6-inch figure, just because she's female most likely, but she still is in the 6-inch scale. And of course, much bigger than a 3 3/4-inch figure. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Silk Spectre. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin, here you can see Silk Spectre. She is wearing her weird yellow transparent rubber dress that she wears for some reason, and it's got like that kind of Vampirella style big V nipple covering bikini thing. I don't know what that's called. And then she's got kind of poofy sleeves. Other than that, she doesn't have anything below that dress area except for her high-heeled shoes. She has a lot darker skin tone than I remember her having. I could be wrong, but it just seems darker than I remember. It's also very shiny. She looks oiled up, which is a bit weird. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot going on, so let's go ahead and zoom in on her head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, Silk Spectre does not look particularly bad. She's got her little S earrings, same complexion as the rest of her body. Her eyes are painted fairly nicely, very dark red lipstick. Her hair is sculpted reasonably well. She's also got like a little choker kind of thing that you can actually see now. Nothing to really complain about, but nothing special. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Silk Spectre is kinda really bad. She has standard DCUC head articulation that doesn't move at all because of her hair. Ball joint shoulders go in and out forward and back. She has no bicep cut. Single joint elbow, wrist rotation. She has a waist cut that doesn't move well because of her dress. She has no abdominal joint. Her hips are standard DCUC, but the dress kind of gets in the way. Thigh cut, single hinge knee, and ankle. But yeah, you can't really get her into any poses. The lack of the bicep cut and the fact that her chest articulation and hip articulation are practically useless, she's just kind of going to have to stand there, honestly. You might could work something out, but she's definitely the weakest in terms of articulation. Silk Spectre only comes with a base, so let's go ahead and look at that. You get your standard Watchmen base with just the yellow Watchmen logo on it and one foot peg. It serves its purpose, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Now let's go ahead and move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Silk Spectre has the standard Watchmen packaging setup. You get your book box and your cover box. Watchmen logos and Silk Spectre 2 on both boxes. I don't know why they said Silk Spectre 2 on here, because they don't say Night Owl 2 on the Night Owl packaging. And they're both basically in the same kind of situation. But, whatever. This one essentially looks like the cover of the Watchmen series, and this looks like the Doomsday Clock. They both have unique spine artwork for Silk Spectre, and then on the other side, this one has the page kind of design, and then this one has the part of the Who Watches the Watchmen brick wall design. This one is pretty much identical on the back, and then this one has a part of the whole Watchmen logo if you have all 6 figures. And then on the inside, you get where you would display the figure. Mine is actually packed upside down, which is just kind of a weird factory error. And the art card as well. These are not really good for in-package display, but it's still a cool packaging design. So yeah, Silk Spectre 2. That wraps it up for Silk Spectre. So until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.